I got a lot of positive feedback on the long video I did just the other day, and I decided let's do the same thing, but today I'm going to be taking my opponent's deck after every single match on top ladder. Let's hop in. Here we go. We are here for another long video. You guys, like I said, really enjoyed it, and I was like, well, why don't I do the thing that they enjoy, you know? So I figured I would sit down and I would record a long video. Not sure how long this one's going to be. Maybe close to an hour, maybe a little bit shorter, maybe like 40 minutes. We'll have to see, kind of play it by ear how these games are going. But yeah, no matter what our opponent's deck is, win or lose, we will be taking it. It's going to be a grind. It's going to be definitely interesting. So we're already facing Giant Skeleton Zappies. Kind of a toxic deck off rip here. Oh my gosh. Okay, Battle Ram comes down. I've got to go for a Desperation Rocket right here. Things are already on the ropes, if you will, in this first match. I'm going to go Log as well on top of these Barbarians and the Giant Skelly. Skellies as well. Maybe I should have ability, but I think it's better to just try and defend and not lose my entire tower here. I probably could have gotten away with an ability and then a last-second Skellies and taken around the same amount of damage. But yeah, first game on, by the way, like I just got on. It's currently early in the morning. I think like 8 something. So I've got to get focused. I've got to get myself locked in. These matches are going to progressively get harder as long as we're winning, of course, because we're going to be pushing up at the same time. And of course, we have to be ready for whatever. So you're going to see a variety of decks today, whether it be Giant Skeleton Battle Ram like this guy has, or I'm sure we're going to get Goblin Drill, RG, all, you know, the whole 9 yards. We're going to face everything, so we're going to play everything, if that makes sense. And hopefully you guys enjoy. I know that a lot of people enjoy seeing when I can actually play well with any archetype, and that's kind of what's going to be happening today. Hopefully I can put on a bit of a show for y'all, if you will. So he's going to go for a Giant Skelly. I'm just going to go for my Queen ability right now. I guess I'll Cannon. Don't really love this. That's fine, though. Okay, so as long as we just get ourselves into a good cycle, I actually think we could get a lock on in this matchup, potentially, depending on if he keeps using his Giant Skeleton kind of freely, without too much thought, if that makes sense. So I'm going to Log, go for the Evo Skellies and Electro Spirit, or Ice Spirit like this, rather, not Electro Spirits. I decided on the Ice Spirit in this deck just because I wanted that little freeze aspect instead of the little chain. I thought that might be helpful. I don't know. I haven't played Queen Bow in like 10 years, so I thought it'd be fun to start off with the video with, since obviously there's no way anyone's going to be playing this. And I had to start off with Expo, you know me. So Ghost is going to die to the Expo right here, which is nice. He might go for the Giant Skelly. He does not get it down. Let me Log the Wizard. Hold on a second. That's a big mistake. I can go Ice Spirit like this to freeze the Barbarian Barrel in its tracks, and I am not looking forward to that hero next season. Good grief. It's only, wow, it's actually Monday or Tuesday right now, so the heroes are going to be releasing pretty darn soon. I'm not sure which one's coming out first in the past Royale. I'm assuming it's probably the Barb Barrel, but he's going to Zappies right there. I'm just going to go for the Cannon like this to DPS down the Zappies. Skellies as well to block for a few more seconds, and then there's the Mother Witch. Let me shield. Oh, bro, I popped a shield a second ago, but it didn't go off, unfortunately. But it's okay. We're fine. Completely fine. I forgot to talk about in the balance video, but I think Hero Knight also needs to be nerfed. Again, I think everyone can kind of agree with that one. But anyways, I'm going to go for my Knight on top of his Royal Ghost right here. There's the Goblin's other lane. Okay, that Ghost went all the way to my Cannon. I don't actually have any idea how it did that, but it is what it is. Ice Spirit up top. There's the Wizard. Let me just go ahead and rocket this Wizard. I know it's just a -1 trade, but honestly, I would like that Wizard to just die, and I don't have to worry about it. That's pretty cool in my books, even though it is a -1 trade on paper. Pretty bad Mother Witch by the opponent. He doesn't really get anything out of it. I'm going to go Log like this as well. But yeah, I can see that you guys are enjoying the new upload time, at least some of you. There's always going to be mixed reviews on it, so I'm deciding what time I want to post every single day. And definitely your feedback is helping me out a lot on that, so I appreciate that, of course. Cannon's going to come down, and then I can just go for the Evo Skellies on top of the Giant Skeleton right here. Perfect. And then I can just go Expo on the left-hand side, since he just used his best counter and his Zappies and his Barbell, which are 3 of his probably 4 best counters to the Expo. I'm going to go Archer Queen the Bridge, try and force a connection right here, and this could actually be potentially something good. There's the Goblins. Let me pop the ability. Let me go Knight to tank for the Royal Ghost, and hold on a second. Slowly but surely, we have a massive push right here. He's going to go for like a Mother Witch probably on top of this. Yeah, there's the Mother Witch. I'm going to Larry's other lane and then just reset with the Cannon. I thought we were going to get a lock on right there, but he had pretty good defense. So, I mean, we actually are winning, so I don't need any damage if I just play Perfect D, especially in Triple Elixir. Ice Spirit, this is a perfect time to use that. I'm glad we have that over Electro Spirit right here for that little bit of extra freeze. Skellies, and yes, you can see the Wizard actually got nerfed. Same with the Hero Goblins. We don't have to deal with them quite as much. Let me go for the ability here and then Log on this other side. That Wizard needs to die, thank you. Evo Skellies on the right-hand side. Beautiful. This is going to get so much value right there. Oh, yeah, they cooked the entire Giant Skelly. I'm going to go Cannon up top for the Ghost to DPS it down faster, and that's going to be pretty much GG's, I think, in this first game. We get the Battle Ram and the Mother Witch with that Log. Evo Skellies These are, yep, they're doing something. I couldn't tell you what they're doing, but they're doing something, that's for sure. And then I'm just going to ability right here. Only 19 seconds. Okay, let's not throw. Evo Cannon, kill something, please. You didn't really do anything, but it's okay. Let's go Archer Queen like this, and then I can just go Knight to block. I can go for the Ice Spirit to freeze the Battle Ram, and then Cannon all the way up top, and there should be no issues. He does not have a big spell in this deck, it doesn't seem, so I can just go for my Queen's ability to DPS down the rest, and then we are going to secure the victory in this first match. So, like I said, every single match, win or lose, we're going to be taking our opponent's deck. I got to grab his deck from the battle logs and hop into the next match, but yeah, perfect start to this video right there. We've got his deck in a match here against Outlast, and if you guys do enjoy the long-form content, like the longer videos, make sure to continue to let me know, because as long as you enjoy them, I will make them, you know, even though it's more effort for me and whatnot. I love making them, and I love, you know, doing what you guys enjoy. That's kind of my goal with YouTube anyway, is to make y'all happy. So he's going to go for the Fire Spirit, the bridge on top of that. Hopefully that Zappy gets the shot off before it jumps. It does perfect. That's beautiful. Looks like he probably has Goblin Drill if I had to make a prediction. I'm not sure which version, maybe Poison, maybe Rockets. Could be Fireball. He has Rocket there, so okay. We know he has Rocket now. It's going to be, I would say this is going to be an interesting matchup. It's going to come down to our Evo, or Hero Wizards rather, excuse me, and if they can get a bunch of value and just float in the middle and pull everything together, really. If we can get our broken heroes to just put in a bunch of work, then we should be chilling. But yeah, this deck next season is not even possible to use. Well, to be fair, you can still use the exact same deck, but I mean, in terms of 2 heroes and 2 evolutions, that's not going to be a possibility. You can probably low-key put in like a Hog Rider or just Royal Hogs, or even Ram Rider in this deck. Base Ram Rider, base Royal Hogs, base Hog Rider. I said that like there's an Evo Hog Rider or something. But I think that this deck could still be really good with just 2 heroes and 1 evolution. But yeah, enough yapping. We are kind of down 1,000-ish damage. Not ideal. Does he go for the ability? He does. Oh, gosh. Okay, so this is not the start I was looking for. I should have had my Ghost hovered. That's my bad, but I'm getting warmed up. You know, I got to keep getting warmed up. I just got on, right? Give me some slack. Let's go for the Giant Skelly back right. Also, these decks, I've never played this deck in my life, so it's going to be my first time playing this specific version, which is kind of interesting for y'all to see. Like, how am I going to adapt and hopefully outplay our opponents and not get wrecked every game? That would be pretty epic. I know the deck that he's using is pretty darn good, so I'm confident we can win with this one. I'm going to go Barbell like this. Okay, that Mother Witch should get some good value. Nice Barbell there as well. Just beautiful. Okay, Goblins are going to die. Mother Witch is going to get some good value. Giant Skeleton, of course, is going to be kited around very easily, especially in single elixir, but I think maybe getting later in the game we can get some more value out of it. Maybe stack multiple of them in one push or something. Look at the Mother Witch, though. Going to provide some phantom pressure on the left-hand side. Decent damage. We get like 1 hit. I thought we'd get a bit more, if I'm honest. He does Rocket the Wizard, so I think it's time for us to start building up the massive push, and I think split laning is going to be the way to win this game. Oh, I really disagree with those Goblins. That's a big mistake in my opinion, because now look at the pressure we're going to have on both sides. I'm going to go ahead and cycle my Goblins like this. I'm going to go for the Battle Ram on the right-hand side, drop my Wizard in the side like this, and then I'm going to pop the ability here as well instantly. Float. No way, that got hit by the cannon. That's garbage. Wizard's on tower, though, in a second. Yep, there it is. Perfect on the Bomber. And look at the right-hand side. He overcommits with the Goblins. Wait, how is the Bomber still alive? That's garbage. Wait, Wizard, 1 more shot? Maybe 2 more if I'm lucky? Give me 1 more. Perfect. Okay, so just like that, we're back in this game. And, yep, you can see the tide slowly turning for us. He's going to go for the Goblin's ability, so I'm just going to predict it with my Goblin's ability. Nice, we do get that prediction. He does Evo Snow, so I'm going to Ghost quickly. He's going to get a bit of damage. Nothing too insane, though. We get the Ghost down in the perfect amount of time to where we won't just, like, straight up lose the game. Let's go for the Wizard like this. I'm going to pop the ability instantly right here for the Goblins to get more, and then pop my Wizard's ability, too, to pull everything in together. Hopefully, beautiful Wizard ability. Come on, kill the Bomber. Perfect. Nice, we're in business. Mother Witch predict on the Goblins. Nice. Okay, we're cooking a bit right here. He has to Panic Rocket. Look at the right-hand side, though. The Goblins, the pressure. The Giant Skelly connects. He can Evo Snowball that. I think he has it in cycle. No, he doesn't. I'm tripping. He has a Knight Heroic ability thingy, whatever the heck that's called. That is definitely not what it's called, Hunter. So, I'm going to go Giant Skelly the bridge right here to block. Nice, we do predict the Bomber. Okay, I'm going to Barbell too. I just need to win this bridge fight and keep spamming. I cannot allow him to go Goblin Drill, or things are going to get messy. So, let's get Battling Ram down on the right-hand side. Keep the pressure on in a minute 15 left-ish. He still has to defend that. Okay, come on. We need pressure. I need pressure desperately. Wizard's going to connect, and then I can just go Goblin's other lane. I think we just need to keep split laning. Zappy's going to hit the tower. I'm going to go for the Ghost on top of his drill, and then that's going to kill. The Wizard takes out the cannon, and it's hitting the tower. Nice, Wizard. Let's go. That's huge. Okay, this is massive. I'm going to go for the Giant Skelly opposite lane. You might be like, what are you doing, Hunter? Just trust me on this, okay? Let's go opposite lane pressure. We need to dual lane pressure the entire match if we're going to win this game. There's the... Oh, my gosh. There's the Battle Ram the drill, but the battle rim's going to kill everything. I can go for the ability as well. Giant Skelly's on tower, and that's going to be game. That's why we pressure both sides. He was expecting the other lane push. Nice win. Here we go in with Rocket Drill. Of course, took the last opponent's deck. That was a solid victory, and now we have honestly one of the better decks in the entire game, in my opinion. And I think that this deck is very low skill and easy to play, especially because Evo Snowball Drill combination. I mean, come on, do I need to say any more? That combination alone is so annoying to defend against. I'm going to Snowball right here. Might as well. Like, he's going to be forced to spend more elixir. The Tornado does come down, but he does not get the King Tower activation. So thankfully, right there, we are a little bit fortunate, I would say, to not let him get the activation for the rest of the match, especially because King Tower does help quite a lot against Drill. So what is he playing? Is it like Balloon or something? If it's Balloon, that's going to be kind of rough for me, I would say, because we don't have any air defense besides the Rocket and the Snowball, I guess, if you want to count those as air defense only. But he's going to Baby Dragon. It's definitely Balloon. This is going to get interesting. So no air defense. I'm not really much of a Drill player. He does have the Bowler as well. I have to Snowball this on the other side. There's no way he freezes that, right? Or is he that insane? Okay, look at the right-hand side, though. Don't sleep on that Knight getting some good damage in. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to let that happen. I'm glad I did, because now we can just get a nice Rocket on this left-hand side and then Fire Spirit the right to make sure we don't take too much damage right there. Baby Dragon gets a few belches, but that's the price I got to pay for not knowing what to do in that scenario. So he could potentially, well, is he back to Bowler? He's one card off Bowler, or maybe two. No, he's one, I think. I can't remember exactly. It's too early for this game. Let me go for the Goblin Drill, though, on this right hand. Actually, let's go left-hand side. I think you want to go opposite lane of them if they have a Bowler. And then he's going to go I-Drag the back. Let's go Bomber as well. And then if he Knights, this is good, because the Bomber should connect on the tower here, depending on how he plays that. Look at the Goblins. He could Tornado or something. Bowler comes down. That is an 8 elixir expenditure, and we get, what, like 500 damage or something like that right there. Definitely very happy, and now he doesn't have any elixir to counter push. I can just go for a nice chill cannon, and that's going to kill. He does go for the Barb Barrel, so I'm going to go Fire Spirit like this to make sure that cannon stays alive to kill the Bowler and the Barbarian. And yeah, we're in a absolute beautiful situation. He doesn't have Bowler in cycle, so let's just keep the pressure on. This is going to be how we're playing. We're just going to spam really hard. I can go for the Cloak as well here. Hold on 1 second, or whatever you call it, like the beacon. What is it called? The Heroic Taunt? It's a taunt. It's a taunt. I think I found the right word for it. I already had pressed the taunt, so that was kind of a waste right there, but it is what it is. I'm going to go Drill. He's going to 100% Bowler on top of that. That's perfect for me. Wait, this is really good. Drill's going to get a bunch of damage. He has to defend the Goblins on the other side too, or they're going to get quite a lot of damage. And yeah, we're in the flow state right now. I'm not sure what kind of matchup this is. Like, is this bad? Is this good? You would assume maybe it's bad because I can't kill the air cards, but so far, we've kind of made it look like our matchup in a way. So I'm going to get the cannon down like this. I'm just going to go ahead and Fire Spirit down low. Okay, wait. I'm going to go for a nice Evo Snowball right here. And then I'm going to Rocket these two. Oh my gosh, look at this Rocket, guys. Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Evo Snowball coming in very handy. And I'm just going to go Drill, spam both lanes, because I think that's the correct way to play against this type of deck. And now he has to defend over and over again. I'm going to Snowball too, just to force out more from him, hopefully. Kind of a wasted Snowball. I was hoping that the Knight would get pushed into the tower and the Bomber could splash it, but not really. Well, it didn't happen that way. It's okay though. Let's go for the Drill on the right hand side as well, and then I can just go for the Goblins on this left hand side for the Inferno Dragon whenever it crosses the river. He has to defend once more, and as long as we keep making him defend and he's taking these slight bits of chip damage, I feel pretty happy with where we are in this game. So he wants me to Rocket. I'm going to try and not Rocket. Now I'm going to Rocket because he gave me all that value, so we definitely can't pass that one up. Might as well pop the Goblins. They're 1 elixir and they're broken. Look at that damage. Just ridiculous. They need another nerf. I'm not even kidding. Let's go for the Goblin Drill, Fire Spirit the left hand side. Keep the pressure on. Don't allow him to build that one big massive push that he's looking for. And that Fire Spirit connects. The Drill's going to connect. Oh, beautiful right now. He's having a very hard time keeping the Goblins off his tower, which is exactly what we are looking for. Knight up top. He's going to pop the ability most likely with the Knight here. Yep, there it is. So I just need to be patient. Fire Spirit to kill the Inferno Dragon. Cannon down low. And I think this should be GG's as long as I don't make a massive mistake. Yeah, Goblins connect, and I don't even need to go for it. Well, I was going to say I don't need to Rocket, but he did Tornado last second, so I can go Rocket, and that's going to be game over. We dominated this match, really calm and collected the whole game. Let's take his deck and hop into the next match. Here we go in with this Balloon Freeze deck, and I will say, out of all the archetypes, I feel like this one's probably one of my weaker ones. I don't really know what I'm doing with Balloon Freeze. Never been my playstyle, I guess, but that's the fun of this video, is getting to experience how to play it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, performing well in this match. So he's going to go for the Princess in the back. Princess and, oh, what a weird deck so far. He does have Duchess Tower, so that's how you know something's going to be off already. If they have Duchess, and it's not giant, you pretty much never know what to expect. It's sometimes some mid-ladder freeze, minion horde, MK type of deck. Let's go for the Inferno Drag in the back right here. See what he wants to do for that knight. Is he going to protect his princess, or is he going to let it die? He's going to let it die. It is MK. I called it. What the heck? Okay, so here's the issue that we might run into. There's no way he has Electro Wizard, right? He might have Electro Wizard. I hope not. Please don't have Electro Wizard, my good sir. Does he? He does. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's go Baby Dragon. Let's go for the Barbarian Barrel on top of this. Pull everything back, and Bowler should get me some infinite value. I'm going to Knight as well. Oh, I did not get that down in time. I was trying to, but didn't quite work out as planned. Honestly, that's fine, though. We still have the Bowler alive, and we didn't take any damage, so I can't complain. I'm just going to go ahead and pull this in instantly. Wait a minute. Is he? Oh, my gosh. I think I just won. I think he's broke, and his Duchess is out of ammo, so how does he defend this? I also have the shield for the Knight, so I'm going to pop that right there and just keep everything alive, and yeah, that's probably GG's, right? Or unless I'm crazy. He doesn't have Elixir. Like, he's maybe 2 Elixir. There's the Goblin Gang. That was on 0 as well, and the Bowler got a one-hit strike on the Goblin Gang. Love to see that. Balloon comes down, and that's honestly maybe not completely game over, but an entire tower down in single Elixir. You can't really ask for anything better. I've also got freeze, so we could low-key potentially get a 3 crown right here. Depending on how he wants to play this. Is he going to defend, or is he going to let that go? Okay, he's going to let it go. So we get 2 shots. I don't know if he's giving up or not. I'm not 100% sure. I'm assuming he probably is, just based off of the start. You know, sometimes you can kind of tell they just slam their phone and leave. I've done it plenty of times myself, you know, after losing a tower for sure. So I think he's going to give up. Yeah, he's going to give up. So let me copy his deck and head into the next match right here. The mid-ladder decks are flowing. We have literally MK Lumberjack Princess. I couldn't tell you what this deck is, but it's definitely a deck of all time, that is for sure. I do know that for a fact, so I'm gonna have to lock it on this one. Obviously never played this before. It's weird. I like it though. It seems fun. So he's gonna Tesla the bridge. That's what, that hit the princess? No way. I'm gonna MK. I don't know if this is crazy or not, but it's gonna take out the Tesla. Wait, what? He expoed into that? Yo, whoa, this is perfect. He's gonna have to log this, but the MK is gonna go crazy, and we're facing Expo. Yikes. Okay, here's the problem. I already know we're cooked because number one, I don't have a way to kill any of his support. Tesla, archers, it's going to be a nightmare taking any of those out. Number two, we don't have a spell. So he's going to just set defensive expos. If he has the awareness of a decent player, he'll set up defensive expos, and I will not be able to do absolutely anything in this game. Also, can't break through a Tesla, and also, we don't have a win condition. So, a lot of problems with this deck, but I'm going to give it my best shot anyways. I think we're cooked, but you never know. So just one mistake could change the entire outcome of a game. Maybe some lucky princess damage or something. I'm just going to have to play really well. This match is basically what I am saying if we're going to give ourselves a chance. So we got just, you know, an interesting situation. He's already going to have Evo Archers next up in rotation. There's the Tesla. I believe he'll have Evo Tesla too, so that's going to be fun. But Lumberjack's going to hit on the tower. The Rage spell pops, and we get no damage taken because of our broken Duchess tower. It's not broken really anymore. It used to be so broken. Man, Prime Duchess, I could talk about that for hours with how broken it was. Let's go here. Let's Evo's the bridge. I think we need to play aggressive. I cannot allow him to dictate the pressure of the match, or things are going to go very poorly for me, as you can probably already tell. So he does go for the log on top of that. Doesn't have log for my princess now. Maybe I just predict something with a Goblin Gang. What does he do for that? Does he have Evo Tesla in cycle? He does, doesn't he? Well, that's fine. There's the Evo Tesla. At least we got one princess shot, I guess. And that card is going to be my nightmare in this matchup. I know it's my favorite evolution in this entire game, but right now, I don't want to see that. Let's see if he goes for the Expo right here. He just goes for the Archers the back. I thought he had Evo Archers next. Maybe I'm going clinically insane from playing too much Clash Royale. Could be a decent... could happen, definitely. So, I'm going to go for... Oh, gosh. Let's go... Man, this is rough. Lumberjack, and then I'm also going to log as well. Hopefully this MK and the Lumberjack can just do enough to take out the Expo. Yes, MK gets the splash. I'll take it. We got a little bit lucky. I'll definitely take that right there. And you know what? As long as we get... I was going to say we get one XE shot, which we didn't. I would have been happy, but he did just log, so maybe I'll just go for a weird push. Goblin Gang Bandit, opposite lane, just to kind of make his eyes divert both sides, and hopefully we can get a little bit lucky now. Like I said, it's going to be a nightmare of a matchup. We are going to need a big mistake from the opponent if we're going to have any chance of winning this game. There's the Tesla. I mean, might as well let it fly. Let's go Lumberjack the back right here, and then how does he want to play this situation? I guess I'll MK the bridge. I don't see any reason to not go super aggressive and hope that he'll make a mistake. There's really no other play because we don't have win con and no big spell. No win con is one thing, but no win con and no big spell, man, this guy's that guy that played this deck beforehand. I gotta respect him for even being that high with it, right? Let's go Goblin Gang Bandit like this. That's gonna provide some pressure. He's gonna Tesla most likely. No, he goes Knight again. Lumberjack, okay, it does force out the Evo Tesla. I'll take it. And he uses the Hero Knight ability thingy, so I mean, a lot of elixir expenditure, but is it going to do anything for me? No, unfortunately not. Let's go for the Electro Wizard like this. Is he going to Expo? He does on defense. Oh no, this is what I was worried about earlier, like I said. Let's get the Princess down for the Expo and the Tesla. That's good Princess value, at least. MK's going to eventually jump on that Expo. Beautiful. Okay, you know what? I'm happy with that. At least we got the MK to connect to the Expo, and oh boy, oh boy. Let's go Bandit right here. No MK and Cycle for me. Let me get the XE down early. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That kind of worked out, though. It's going to take out the Expo. Hold on. Oh, no, he does go for the ability. Yikes. Okay, can we stop this? I'm just going to be holding on for dear life at this point. Let's go for the Ewis over here to the side. Log as well to make sure everything dies. And you know what? I'm happy with that defense. I'm proud of us so far. We haven't taken any damage from this guy. E-Wizard? Oh, not quite. I think it's time to MK and pray. That's really all we can do is slap one down and then just try and build the biggest push possible. Let's get a Bandit down early for that. I'm going to go for the Lumberjack in the middle. I don't want to XE. It's kind of predictable. I'm going to go for the Princess down low. He's going to probably log this. How do we do this, guys? XE over here. I'm going to Goblin Gang since he just logged. I like that. I like that. Bandit the middle. Come on, do something. I need you, Bandit. We just got to provide a bunch of chaos, and hopefully it'll somehow get me damage. I'm starting to lose hope. Wait, actually, no, it didn't line up, unfortunately. Princess the middle, only 20 seconds remain. Can we do something here? Let's go MK the bridge. There's the Fireball. Let's go Lumberjack as well. I need to get desperate. Let's go for the, I guess, Bandit other lane here. Let's go for the log like this for the archers. Hopefully clip something else in there. Goblin Gang the bridge, please. I need a little bit of damage. Princess the bridge. Something hit the tower. Princess hit the tower, please. No, we're not going to get it, are we? The Goblin. No, we're so close. Oh my gosh, one more second, and I believe that Goblin would have gotten that second stab. We almost won against Expo, but hey, on the bright side, now I get to play some Expo 3.0, so I bet y'all are excited for that. Okay, we are playing 3.0 Expo now, and oh man, I'm ready to put on a clinic. I've been practicing, guys. You know, I did that hour-long video the other day, so I've got to put on a show for y'all, hopefully. Baby Dragon comes down. Could be E-Giant, could be Golem. I definitely don't want to face Golem with 3.0. I feel like that's one of the harder matchups, and I don't know how to play against it yet, so if that is what it is, it's okay. But let's hope it's not. So he's going to go for the bar barrel like this right here. Archer on the right-hand side. Big damage. I'll definitely take that. But yeah, I've been enjoying recording these videos in the morning a little bit more. I feel like it kind of gets my day off right, and then I don't have to really worry about it later in the day. I can kind of have more free time to just do what I want to do if I want to do anything, which usually I don't. But, you know, just in case I did want to have any type of life, I could, which is kind of cool, I guess. So Expo's going to connect already. This is a beautiful start. Just perfect. I would say perfect defense of the Expo right there. I didn't really do anything special, just kind of played off of how he reacted to the Expo, and it wasn't the best. I don't know if he didn't have the right hand, or sometimes you just get caught in an awkward cycle, especially early against Expo. But yeah, nice start right there. We get over 1,500 damage. I'm going to go Archers the back like this and see how he does want to reply to this. I could go Expo again, honestly. I know this is why people hate Expo, but I'm going to go Expo opposite lane right here. Trust me on this one. He's going to have a hard time defending. Yes, that's perfect timing. I'm so glad I went opposite lane right there. We got a little lucky, but I will take the luck. I definitely will take all the luck I can get. Let's go Electro Spirit down low with this Tesla to make sure the Tesla survives a bit longer. And then Skelly's up top. You know what I was thinking of? The first person that I don't know why this thought randomly popped into my head today, but the first person that I ever, dated in high school, I was so, down bad for them that I literally did one of their school projects. It was on plants or something, and I had to they had to make a PowerPoint slideshow about 200 different types of plants and have pictures and descriptions and all that. And I sat there for 5 hours doing their presentation for them because they were overwhelmed. And I was like, dude, am I the GOAT or what? But I just thought about that today, and it was such a funny thing to think about, how different things can be, and how much, if you care about someone, how much you'll do for them, even if it's tedious work that isn't fun. You just want them to feel better or to help out in their life somehow. And low-key, I need to be that person more often. Not necessarily, I'm not saying in a relationship or whatever. I'm just saying in general, for the people around me. Just care more, I guess, because sometimes I can find myself just, I guess, maybe blocking myself into my own world, and I don't enjoy being that person. So I'm going to go Tesla on top of the Baby Dragon right here, and then Skeletons to keep this alive. I think this is a perfect matchup. We're just kind of cooking this guy, if I'm being honest. We have the perfect rotation. Everything is flowing, and honestly, I feel good about this. If I lose this game, I'd be shocked. I would literally, I don't even know, oil up on camera or something. What is the hit thing to do nowadays? He has lightning. I change everything that I just said. Do not take what I just said to heart, because man, we could lose. I'm gonna go for the Evo Tesla the bridge. I think it's time to force an Expo like this because we have plenty of elixir lead. I'm gonna go for the Skellies as well. Keep our Tesla alive for a bit longer. I don't think he can Pekka in time. Yeah, Ram Rider does come down. Let's try and time this perfectly. Maybe a prediction on an Ewis could be perfect. We get a Bandit in there. Get there. Oh, just beautiful. He does get the snowball down. He's going to go for the E-Wiz, so let me get Knight and then Archers as soon as I can to block the E-Wizard. Prediction. Yes. Let's go, guys. We're going to secure this victory. Well, not quite. It's not over yet. I thought we would win the game off that. Low-key forgot about the Barbarian Barrel. Makes me a little bit sad that he even played that. I wish he would have let us win, and I could have felt so cool after getting that lock. But you can tell, I think if you compare my 3.0 to like a few months ago whenever I played a video on it, I think I've gotten a lot better. It also helps that it has a broken hero in it, so, you know. I'm going to go Archers to back like this. Oh, yeah, people are getting confused about this. I'm not playing heroes at all on my main, like, my 2 accounts that I actually play ladder on. The Hunter account that I'm playing on, which is technically my main account, I don't play this account on ladder ever. Outside of videos. So this account is strictly for videos, like, purposes. So whatever deck I'm playing is strictly for the video. It's not for my actual ladder push. I think people were getting confused. They were like, Hunter, why are you using a hero? I'm not actually using a hero. I'm just using it for the video. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm going to go for the Electro Spirit like this right here. And then the baby dragon is going to die. And we should just secure this victory. I'm going to go Knight the back. Just take our time. No need to rush. We just need 2 fireballs now. I'm going to go Archers. Wait, look at that Evo Archer on the left-hand side. Let's fireball number 1. Tesla, Skellies, and then bang. You guys know that there's absolutely no way we choke this game. Fireball to finish off the match, and that's going to be game over. So beautiful win right there against Pekka Bridge Spam. Let's take his deck and hop into the next match. Okay, we are in right here with this Pekka Bridge Spam deck. I kind of mess with this version. It's a little bit more old school. Has the Electro Wizard, Baby Dragon, Bandit. I think this might be, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but Issei, his old deck that he used to play a lot more. I'm not sure if he switched to more broken versions because I haven't seen him play this version in a long time. He kind of adapted to the meta, if you will, by putting in heroes and all that stuff. So he's going to go for the Ram Rider to back our opponent right here. I'm just going to go Electro Wizard early. I'm glad we have E-Wizard and Pekka for that Ram Rider and Snowball. Low-key, we have a lot of counters to Ram Rider. In our deck, so that's already a good sign right there. E-Wiz is going to get good value as well, and I'm just going to kind of play things by ear, not going to force anything too early on. I'm just going to go, I kind of want to Pekka at the back. Is that a stupid play? I don't really be playing Pekka Bridge Spam. It's one of definitely my less played decks. We've already played 2 decks where I really have never used them often. Oh my gosh, that was a bad snowball. Did that a little bit too early, obviously. Bandit to kite back the Goblin, make sure it doesn't, you know, just be annoying, and he's going to use the ability. I don't agree with that. I think it's going to get no hits. I'm going to go Pekka. Oh my gosh, that was bad. Okay, I got to lock in. I'm sloppy. My gameplay is sloppy right now. So the Pekka is going to chop that up. He goes for the Executioner the back. Okay, it's definitely that Bridge Spam deck with Boss Bandit, I think, and the Ram Rider. Looking for some lightning value, but I'm not sure we're going to get any. He goes for the Barbarian Barrel. Yeah, he might boss. Actually, what does he do? He's going to Goblins this, right? Is he back to Goblins? I think he is just barely. So I'm going to go Ram Rider other lane. This is kind of aggressive, but I think it's fine for this situation. He does go for his own. Okay, Ram Rider. This is funny. All right, mine should connect here, which is good. I'm going to go Baby Dragon. I'm going to go for my Barbarian Barrel when he pops the ability. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to go for that, and then I can get the E-Wiz down just in time. You know what? I'm pretty happy with how we played that. E-Wiz takes care of the Ram Rider. Baby Dragon plus the Barbarian is going to provide some dual lane pressure, and look at this dual lane push. He's gonna have to defend that Barbarian if he doesn't want to take, like, what, 3 shots, or maybe just 2, unfortunately. Maybe 3. Oh, we'll take 3. Let's go. Barbarian gets heck of value right there. Bandit cleans up, and we are gonna have another small push with the Bandit. I could Ram Rider opposite lane. Is it worth it? Probably not. I'm gonna just pack at the back straight up. I think we have enough of a good defensive, you know, unit right here. Oh my gosh, wait, let me kite this over with the Ram. Oh no, that's really bad. Okay, I need to go for the Barbarian Barrel like this. I kind of am screwed now. Let's E-Wizard here. Can we defend this, or am I just kind of screwed? Let's get a Bandit down as well. My E-Wizard does die. I'm going to go for the Evo Snowball too. I know this is really aggressive. Dude, how is that still alive? Oh my gosh. Kill the Ram Rider, please. Okay, you know what? Things could have been worse. We actually got a lot of damage on the left-hand side. I don't even know what happened. I wasn't paying attention. But at least we survived another defense. So I'm going to go Baby Dragon the right-hand lane right here. If he does switch lanes, which there's a possibility he will with this Executioner, I've got my Pekka for that. He goes for the Boss Bandit. Okay, now we just pack at the back. I think this is completely fine. Things looked very dire for a second there, but overall I'm pretty happy with where we are. If he goes for a big push, I can defend easily with, like, E-Wizard and stuff, so I think he knows that. Let's get a Bandit down. He's going to use the ability, though. I mean, it's not really worth it against Pekka. I mean, maybe it is a little bit. He does go for the second ability as well. I'm going to go E-Wiz with the Pekka, and then, let's get a Ram Rider down for this. I could get a nice Lightning on top of this. Oh my gosh, the XE did not go back. Don't look at that Lightning. That was quite literally the worst possible Lightning I've ever seen. Let's go let's go for the Bar Barrel like this, and then Bandit down low. You know what? Overall, that was probably the worst Lightning, but at least we're in the driver's seat still, even after that horrendous play. Let's go for the Baby Dragon like this. I need a really good Pekka right here to kite over this Battle Ram and the Ghost, please. That's going to be perfect, I think. Yes, beautiful. beautiful Pekka placement. He does use the ability, but the Pekka is going to chop on top of that boss bandit, and now we are in business. I'm just going to go Ram Rider right here. I've got my lightning prepared for his executioner. This time I'm not going to miss, and that should, well, not quite be GG's because he does have the snowball right there. But the Pekka, whoa, the Pekka, that's game. Let's go. Pekka comes in clutch for the W. In the next match here with our boss bandit spam, whatever you want to call this bridge spam deck, we don't have evolution ghost. I just realized that, so that's kind of interesting since it is, in my opinion, top 2 evolution still until the balance changes. Hopefully it gets a little bit worse, I don't know, but I'm just gonna go for the barbarian barrel getter ghost down on the right hand side right here, and then I've got my goblins if he does want to go opposite lane. So he's got the cage and the muskie. Perfect time to have lightning, but of course my lightning is not in cycle, unfortunately. But yeah, I think this is a good deck. This is going to be an interesting one for sure. I'm guessing he probably has balloon if he's got cage, ice golem, and the musketeer and the snowball. That's pretty common in balloon decks. Thanks, Captain Obvious. So, oh my gosh, what? Oh, that got a hit on my tower? No way. I don't believe that for a second right there. But he's going to go for the lumberjack other lane. Yeah, I guess. Maybe he just wanted to cycle something and didn't know what to play. The boss bandit should get some good value over here. He's going to be going for a cage. No, pop it. Oh, I forgot about the Evo cage. That's my bad. Oh, man, that was so obvious, too, in hindsight, but I just didn't think about it in the perfect amount of time, and that is going to be really rough right there. It's okay, though. Let's get the barbarian barrel down. If he does go for the balloon with this, I have my ram rider on defense, so there's the musketeer at the back. I guess I'll just go ghost in the back in the same lane. And then we have Evo Xe, and we have the Ram Rider if he tries to go offensive at all. So I guess Xe right here is going to get good value. I can go for the goblins for the goblin brawler. Oh, shoot. Okay, I need to Ram Rider as soon as possible. Did that brawler hit my tower? Dude, I can't defend a brawler, apparently. It's the best card in the game against me. Ram Rider should fully stop that balloon unless I'm a crazy man, which I am, but it still stops it. Okay. Wait, look at that. Oh, no. Let me go for the ability. Let me snowball as well. I need some damage. Look at the Xe on the right-hand side, too, getting that nice lineup, and the goblins going absolutely ballistic on that left-hand side as well. And yeah, perfect. We have the lead right here. Not really sure what I did right, but, you know, things... maybe he went a little bit too aggressive with that balloon, I think, was the thing. Even though I was low elixir, he had a lot to defend still. And single elixir, that's a little bit more, I guess, punishing whenever you have to go for a balloon and you can't really get bailed out as easily since you have less elixir. So I'm going to go for the ghost like this. There's the balloon again. I'm going to go for the Xe, and then I guess I'll Ram Rider 2 at the bridge. Nice. We do block the musketeer's first shot there. I mean, I'll take it. Does he get the cage down? He does, just barely. No way that hits my tower. What? I'm actually going to ban the executioner from my team because that was absolutely horrendous performance from the Xe right there. I don't know how that hit my tower, but I'm pissed off. Okay. Now we are playing from behind, which is obviously not what we want to be doing, but it's okay. We can still win this game. I'm going to go for the Executioner. I'd rather save my Evo Snowball for the right moment. Let's go ahead and use our ability. Let's use both our abilities. Why not let it fly? And then Lightning as soon as humanly possible on this Musketeer. We should get the Cage Brawler in there as well. No, it does not, unfortunately. But what it does do is force him to play even more Elixir on this Xe, which is going to be an Ice Golem. I guess that's fine. Let's go for the Ram Rider. He doesn't have Cage in cycle for like, what, 1 or 2 cards. He's going to Snowball. I believe he's back to Cage in 1 more card. Lumberjack comes down. Come on, Ram Rider. Just be cheesy. He's got a log too, so we're probably not going to get a Ram Rider connection rather at all this game, which is not looking ideal. I'm going to go for the goblins at the river like this. There's the balloon. I'm going to have to Evo Snowball this time for sure. Let's go for that. Excuse me, I can't speak today. And then Xe's going to clean up business. I'm just going to go for the lightning on this Musketeer. I think he messed up with that, and he knows it as well. Yeah, hitting that emoji. He knows that he should not have played the Musketeer in that way. Let's go for the Ghost. Let's go for the Barbarian build, and Evo Xe is going to clutch up. Thankfully, Evo Xe is 10 times better. It's getting a nerf next season. Well, I guess a rework, but it's 10 times better against the Balloon than the normal Xe is, of course. So he goes for the Musketeer evolution. That's fine. I'm going to go for the Boss Band at the back. How do we want to play this situation? He's most likely going to go for another Balloon push. In the near future. So let me pop my ability early like this right here. Let me go for the goblins as well, and then I can pop my ability again. Just try and keep everything off the map. Snowball, okay, perfect. That's really good, actually. That is beautiful. I'm gonna go for the goblins too. Why not let it fly? Perfect, goblins. Wait, this is good. He just had to use his cage. Go, please. I need this Ram Rider to connect so bad. He has a log, but I don't think that's gonna matter because we can get the Ram Rider on tower. It does connect lightning as well. Boss Bandit, oh my goodness gracious. What just happened? We won the game. I'll take it. Facing Homelander in this next game, I could go Ice Golem Balloon first play, kind of toxic, but yeah, this is a very interesting interesting balloon deck. I didn't really realize it when I was facing it, but it has no evolution lumberjack, which is weird to me. Has the Evo musketeer, which I guess is pretty normal. You could run hero as well, even though hero muskie is definitely the worst hero in the game. But yeah, it's opting to go for a evolution cage instead of putting a bomb tower, and then like an Evo lumberjack. So definitely weird. Oh my gosh, what in the world? First play of the game. Good grief. Let's go for the bats on top of this Golden Knights right there. I love saying Golden Knight. It's one of my favorite voice lines in this game, for sure. So I'm just going to go balloon. I mean, he kind of overspent. I don't see why he did any of that. There was no reason to go for an E-Giant. Like, he had a singular Golden Knight down with no elixir lead, really. So that's going to be a huge connection. He's most likely going to tornado that, I would assume. Yeah, there's the NATO, but it comes down late. Look at the Muskie getting it just huge amounts. Oh my gosh, one more? Bro, Musketeer. What? It got a fadeaway too. Oh my gosh, nerf the Musketeer. Okay, so I'm just going to let things happen. He's already crying. I mean, to be fair, he did do that to himself after quite literally just dropping E-Giant the bridge first place. It was a little bit of a deserved, I guess, tower taken nearly right there. So I'm going to go for the snowball just to cycle right here, and we'll see how he wants to play in this situation. Why is he so shocked that I snowballed this tower? What the heck? Okay, Musketeer's going to come down to kill this Inferno Dragon. Perfect. Just exactly the counter you were looking for. Honestly, that's a perfect counter to the Inferno Dragon. So I'm going to go Bats. I don't think he's back to Mother Witch. I believe he's one card off or two cards off of that. So I'm going to go Ice Golem, keep our Musketeer alive, even if he goes for the Golden Knight ability. Right here. There's the Mother Witch. He was only one card off. So I'm going to go Log as well on top of this. Okay. Things are looking a little bit sketchy, but honestly, I think we're fine. I've got Snowball as well, so I'm not feeling too threatened. Lumberjack's going to put in a bunch of work. He does Lightning that. All right. I'm just going to go, I guess I'll Balloon, low key, and then I'm just going to go Bats as well. I feel like we just have to take the tower. There's no way. Yeah, those Bats are going to take the tower, I'm pretty sure. I think he's on 0 elixir. At least they're going to take a few hits on tower and put us in Snowball cycle range. Yep, that's going to be tower down. Beautiful Bats. Let's go. And then I can go Ice Golem like this to Kite. He's saying well played. Only 50 seconds. We did lose like half our tower. Right here with some kind of sloppy defense, so I'm not proud of that, but I can go for the cage, and then we can set up a defense. He goes for the E-Giant to back. Okay. Interesting. Why did he put that lane? I'm so confused by this guy. Let's go for the Musketeer evolution right here. It's not going to get any value yet, but it will at some point. Let's go for the Bats as well, and then I've got my Snowball. He might Mother Witch that. We'll see, but that's just not the Mother Witch he's looking for. Yeah, definitely a big mistake, and the E-Giant's already completely dead, which is just magnificent. Only 20-something seconds left. Let's go for another Lumberjack like this, and then I'm going to, well, let's go Bats. He doesn't have Mother Witch in cycle, I believe, unless I'm crazy. And then, yeah, this is pretty much GG. Predict the E-Giant? Yes, sir. Cage up top, and that is going to be utter domination right there. I would say we played that one to near perfection. Maybe not completely perfect. A few mistakes in here and there, but overall, really well played. And I can just go Ice Golem to kite back his Inferno Dragon and make sure things don't get too crazy. And we are going to secure the win. Let's take his deck and hop into the next match. I like how we really haven't had any repeats at all this entire video. We've just faced different decks the whole time. I'm going to jinx myself right here. But we're facing Jess 7 in this next match. He's got the Ghost. I have been playing E-Giant now, of course. I'm not really that great with E-Giant. I used to play this deck a lot more when it was more popular. But I guess over time, it just kind of fell out of the meta. And now it's semi-back. I've seen a decent bit of E-Giant this season, but haven't really gotten back into it myself. So he's going to go for the Hunter. Looks like Royal Giant. Oh, disgusting. I mean, we haven't played RG today, so I guess that's fair that we're going to get one eventually. I'm just going to pop the ability. I don't really have anything to play right here, so that's kind of awkward. But I guess I'll drag the back. I probably shouldn't do this. He's gonna go for the RG other lane, isn't he? Yeah, I should not have done that. That was really dumb of me. Yikes. Okay, that was dumb. That was dumb. Let's go for the tornado like this. That is why you never drop anything and just be patient, Hunter. Gosh darn it, I'm so impatient. Oh, he's BMing. Okay, no worries. Go ahead and BM. Now, we'll see what happens towards the end of this match. That's all I need to say right here. You guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, don't BM me early. Then I have to try, like my life depends on it. It's just a commitment that I've made to myself. If somebody's going to be toxic, then they're going to have to get exactly what they asked for. So I'm going to go for the E-Giant to back right here, and we'll see how he wants to respond to this. Most likely going to go for a push other lane or drop something other lane if I had to make a prediction right here. I'm looking for that one really big push. Maybe this isn't the one yet because it is still single elixir, but you never know. Maybe we can get some good value as well. I'm going to go for the Inferno Dragon to kill the Hunter. Let's go for the Golden Knight for the Royal Ghost, and I like this situation. Bit of a wasted, Ghost by him, in my opinion, especially as Evo. So that's going to clean up everything. The Inferno Dragons are going to die as well, unfortunately. I'm not going to do anything here. I'm just going to go for the Golden Knight ability now. Okay, that's fine. We force out the Skelly, so one elixir doesn't really change anything right there. I could have held on to that elixir. Probably should have right there, but yeah. Let's mute our emotes and focus. Once I mute emotes, just let's lock in, bro. That's all I'm going to say. No further discussion needed in that aspect. We're locked in. Let's go Mother Witch to the back. I'm going to try and maybe go for a tower trade, potentially, depending on how he plays this. Let's get the E-Giant down right here. I lied to you. Let's go Cage first, since he's not RGing with this. Let's go for the Electro Giant the bridge. I'm going to go for the... Let's see. Inferno Dragon in the middle could be nice here. And then I can go for the Golden Knight as well in a second. He does lightning. Wait a second. Can I keep this alive by chance? Let me go for this. The Inferno Dragon's gonna melt. I can pop the Gold Knight's ability. No, I popped it too early, but look at this. The Inferno Dragon. Come on, Inferno Dragon. Keep going. Mother Witch for the piggies. Oh my gosh, no way. Oh my gosh, no way. Do not BM early. Do not BM early, sir. I told you not to BM early. You silly, silly, silly guy. Maybe next time you should hold on to those emotes before the Inferno Dragon goes and melts your entire tower down. That's karma, instant karma. No better feeling in Clash Royale than when you beat someone that's a BMer. Kind of got heated in that last match right there. I had to take it personally, you know. But we're back chilling against Toji right here. We are now playing Royal Giant, which is a very good deck. Of course, you guys know one of the best decks in the game forever. So let's go for the Hunter at the back right here. I'm hoping RG just kind of falls a little bit down in the meta. Overall, I'm just sick of facing RG every single season. Like if it was 50%, 60%, even 70, 80% of the seasons, sure. But when it's 100% of the seasons, RG being in the meta and it never changes, it's like, dude, they gotta eventually address the RG. And they finally, I guess, are. We'll see if the nerf is enough. I personally don't think it's the correct nerf. I think it should be a hit or a health nerf as opposed to a hit nerf, whatever the heck I just said. I think you can understand what I said. But anyways, that was a bad starting sequence right there. Not what I was looking for. The vines kind of threw me off. Honestly, so that's not great, but it's still fine. I'm okay with this situation. Let's go log on top of the Royal Ghost, and then I can go for the Larry's on top as well. And you know what? Sometimes with RG, you get down a little bit, but it's pretty easy to come back because all you need is one really good push, and maybe even a split lane push potentially with like Evo Ghost, maybe double RGs later in the match. You never know what to expect. He does go for the Giant Skelly at the back. I mean, my immediate instinct tells me go for the RG other lane, but is that the right play? Probably not. I'm just going to play it safe and play myself in the back right here. We're using Hunter for the first time in this video, I do believe. So I could Fisherman as well, potentially, depending on how he wants to play this situation. I'm going to go for the Fisher since we're on 10 Elixir. There's the Mother Witch. Okay. Let's go Larry's as well. Make sure that hopefully just dies. I'm going to go Ghost to make sure the Mother Witch dies as well. And you know what? I'm pretty happy with this. Ghost is going to force out some Elixir, and he's going to go Dark Prince on top of that as well. I'm okay with this situation. Ghost is going to connect a tower actually here. No, it does not. Are you serious? Fisherman at least does. We'll take it. And then I can go for the Electro Spirit down low right here. And, you know, I guess I'll just log too. I don't really love that, but it's fine. I'm just going to go for the Hunter in the back since we are, you know, approaching 10 Elixir already. And, of course, I want to have something down on the map to defend the Royal Ghost as well. So he goes Battle Ram opposite lane. Let's get Fisherman. Let's go Skellies early like this to keep our Hunter at maximum HP. Go for the Ghost over here. Whoa. I don't know if I agree with that play right there from the opponent. I think that was a little bit too much, unless I'm going crazy. Let's go for a second Hunter. I'm just going to try and play really slow. I'll take the Lightning on top of that, Mother Witch, and the Giant Skelly in the tower. That's too good of a lightning to pass up, I feel like, especially in a game where I feel like the matchup's going to be pretty close throughout. So I'm going to go for the log early on this Evo Ram, Evo Ghost as well on top of that Battling Ram. And yeah, we should be chilling. Evo Ghost is so broken. It's like literally you just witnessed his do the same exact thing, but it's just goes invisible way too fast. And I'm glad it's getting nerfed. Good grief. So he goes for the Barbarian, bro. Let's go Electro Spirit like this. I'm excited because today's supposed to be a nice day outside. I'm so hyped to just go outside and enjoy the weather because it's been really cold the last couple of days. Might as well take this Lightning. I mean, we're going to get the Dark Prince shield off and we get the Wizard and the Tower, so definitely not going to pass up on that, especially where we can get, you know, a bunch of RG damage with it too. So let's get the Fisherman down. This could be a bit of an issue. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Let's go Ghost. I need to not lose the game here. Thank you, Hunter, for telling us the obvious. That's going to kill the Giant Skelly. At least the Ghost kind of clutched up a bit. Let me go log right here. Let me go for the Fisherman down low. And I think hopefully we're okay. He does Vines, so I'm going to go for my own Ghost on top of his, then go for the Skellies too. You know what? Overall, that situation, I thought maybe we would have lost a majority, or if not all of our tower. I'm pretty happy with our defense right there. He might Giant Skelly the bridge. Yeah, he does. So things are going to get really, really, really interesting really quickly. Let's go log. Does he Wizard the bridge? I'm going to wait for it. Yes, okay, that's perfect. We'll get the Mother Witch in there. I'll take it. Not a Wizard, but I'll definitely take it. Let's go for the Skellies as well. And you know what? We're vibing. We're vibing for sure. So he goes Ghost to back. I'm just going to go ahead and drop down. I guess I'll go... I guess I'll go for my Hunter in the back. I got to be careful of any bridge pressure that he tries to provide right here. here. I'm going to go for the RG. Maybe this is too aggressive. I don't know. I think it's a fine play. Let's see how he reacts. Of course, the wizard's going to come down. Let me just wait a second because, of course, the fisherman's not going to grab the wizard when it's midair. So I'd rather it kill the Dark Prince here first, and then I can hopefully take care of that wizard with my hunter there. Perfect. Let's go for the ghost like this, and then let's rip another RG at the bridge. This could potentially be GG's. Depending on how this goes here at the river. So he does go Dark Prince. Let's go Log as well. Fisherman down low. Come on, RG. Nah, unfortunately, it's not quite game over yet. Let's go Skellies. I need another good defense. Holy smokes. Okay, Lightning comes down to kill the Dark Prince. Hopefully right here. Yep, beautiful. I can go for my Royal Ghost on top of his Royal Ghost, and I can just go for the Log on these Barbarians. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that defense. Okay. 30 seconds remain. Let me go for the fisherman up top like this. Predict the Mother Witch maybe with our Electro Spirit. Go for the ghost as well. I can go for the hunter log. Yep, beautiful. It's going to kill everything, I think. Fisherman's getting good value. We can go skellies like this. And then, of course, we can try and keep our hunter alive and just probably get back to another log right here as soon as possible. Yep, really good defense. Oh, whew, that was a stressful game. Fisherman to block the Mother Witch from doing any further damage, and two hunters end up clutching. Who would have thought, you know, two of myself will come to save the day on defense right there, and we are going to win against a very high-pressure bridge spam deck. I'm actually a little bit excited to play his deck because it seemed really broken, and I want to play it right now, so nice win. Now, this deck looks absolutely filthy. I'm going to be completely honest. We were already up like 200 trophies this video, as you can see from the top left count, but yeah, it's going pretty well. We're actually winning pretty much every game so far. I think we lost one game, which is kind of nice. I'm going to go for the Mother Witch like this to get the goblins. Oh, beautiful. I am feeling good about the start already because anytime you get a Mother Witch cheese at the river, it just is the best feeling. Let's go for the Battle Ram on the right-hand side to force out hopefully something else. He goes for the Executioner. Ooh, okay. I was debating Vinesing that. We actually still get the connection anyway, which is pretty broken. I can just go for a Hero Wizard the middle like this to clean up everything, and it should take out the goblins as well. Yeah, perfect. It is going to take out this Xe too, I think, but I'm going to go Ghost to support it. Unfortunately, our Wizard does die, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. It's going to be a few Goblin Stabs, just one actually, and because he's going to try and Tornado this, I'm going to go Dark Prince the river. I know you might think this is weird. If he Valks, you know what? I'm going to Vines this. This is super aggressive, but I think it might be the right play in this scenario. Come on. Nice. Ghost on tower. Dark Prince on tower 2. I'll definitely take that. He's 100% going to go for a Hog Rider here. Since I was so aggressive with that Vines. But yeah, my thought process, let me describe it to you, was he's going to wait for that Ghost to waddle towards his tower, then Tornado it to King Tower. So what can I do to prevent that? I can go for a Dark Prince at the river, make things awkward for him, and then just like that, you know, he can no longer Tornado, number one, and number two, he's very low on Elixir already, so he has to go for a last-second Valk, and yeah, things just were going my way right there. I'm going to hover my Wizard. This is still going to be a hard matchup for me, I think, because he does have really good defense. Evo Valk, Xe, I don't have a spell for. I mean, we have broken cards, so that's really all you need to win games, but I would say in general this matchup is probably in his favor slightly, you would assume, just based off of the defensive units that he does have. I'm actually excited to see if the Xe is going to be as broken next season because I think it definitely could use that nerf. I didn't really think of that nerf until they announced it, and I was like, well, you know what? I could see it. I could see why people want that nerf to happen. So Ghost is going to get NATO to King Tower, unfortunately. It is what it is. Let's go here. Let's go Wizard instantly. Let me pop the ability for the Wizard. Can this fully defend a Hog? No way, right? I don't think so. Nah, it's going to get a hit, I think. Yeah, the Tornado isn't quite enough to fully defend it, and just like that, we're barely even winning this game, even after going for that pretty nice, aggressive first play. I would say we're kind of in a bad spot now. So he might go Hog. He does. I'm going to go for the Royal Ghost on top of this. Evolution is going to be nice. He does go for the... Whoa. That was a bad Tornado, in my opinion. He actually keeps our Mother Witch alive, which is good. He's going to Xe. I'm going to go ahead and Vines this Executioner right now. Try and get my Battle Ram to connect on tower. Come on, Battle Ram, please. Yes, I'll take it. The Valkyrie dies too. This is really good pressure. Can our Giant Skeleton get to tower by chance? No, but the Barbarian, that one man, is going to walk towards it. And you know what? That Barb is going to literally... And that Piggy, oh my gosh, what the heck? They did so much damage. Excuse me, I did not expect that much damage. Wow, I'm shocked right now. So that's going to kill the Executioner. Let's go for the Battle Ram, the right-hand side. He does Valkyrie. Nice, perfect timing. Let's get a Dark Prince down on this left-hand side as well, and things are looking up. Battle Ram, please. Oh, we're so close to winning the game just off of that one hit. He's 1,000,000,000% going to hog with this Xe. So what I'm going to do is go for our Mother Witch like this, Barb Barrel right here, and then go for the Ghost on top of the Hog Rider. He does Tornado. Hopefully that doesn't take my entire tower. That would be pretty, you know, sucky of that Executioner, but I think we win the game right here if I go for a Battle Ram on the other side. Actually, let me chill. Let me go for the Wizard the Bridge. This is pretty toxic, but I'm going to pop my ability here in a second too. Let me wait for the right time because he's going to play an Executioner probably. He has to defend both sides. Wait a minute, I can go Dark Prince. I can use my Wizard's ability. That's got to be game. Yep, no way he stops this. Come on, Wizard, do it to him. Let's go. We do secure the victory. Let's take his deck and play at least one more game here with Hog Xe. Let's go. up against someone in this next match right here, and I believe this might be the last game potentially. Let's go for the goblins on top of the miner right here. But yeah, like I said, if you do enjoy the long videos, I really would love to see your support down below in the comments, likes, hype, whatever the heck that does. I don't even know if that works, but I think it does, low-key. The new feature they added a few months ago. I honestly don't even understand what it was for. You know, what does it change in the algorithm? I don't know, but I'm not an expert either. So Valkyrie's going to clean up the Dark Prince right here. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all sticking with me and just supporting me throughout these times of Clash where it's been so bad. Like, really, I mean, let's just not sugarcoat it. It's been so bad, like the game overall. It's been really hard for me to stay motivated, but yeah, you guys make it way easier for sure, and I love posting. It's really my passion. Like, even if Clash Royale's not around, I'm sure I would still post something, right? So at this point, like, that's how confident I am that I love posting videos and making streams and just, you know, seeing people you know, have a better day because of me. I guess that's really my goal with YouTube in general. So I'm very thankful and very blessed for sure to have y'all support. So Valkyrie's going to clean up this Dark Prince right here. Had a little, what's it called? Like a special moment right there with y'all. Intimate moment, maybe? I don't know if that's the right way to word it. Probably not. That sounds kind of sus. Let's go for the rockets on top of his tower. I like how we can switch from that to just rocketing his tower instantly. He goes miner rocket. I go goblins. And then I'm just going to ability to kill that miner a bit faster. So he's got Nate's deck right here, which Nate got a top 10 finish with this deck. I mean, dude, that's just aura, man. Like, how in the world, you know? Definitely the best in the world with it. No question, and just impressive. I'm going to pre-log for something. Maybe we get like a Dark Prince in there. Do we get a Dark Prince? We do. I'll take it. He's going to Skellies, right? But that's not going to matter because that Hog's going to get a connection. Yes, beautiful. All right, so here's my thought process. I think he's back to Miner, but honestly, the Valkyrie is going to be so good that there's not even a point to go for the Miner, and we also have Goblins, which are the best counter in the game to the Miner. I think the Goblin hero needs another nerf, by the way. I'm not sure how they can nerf it more, but yeah, I just hate the card. I think everyone does at this point after facing it so many times in a short span of, a short period of time, I guess. He's going to go for the Rocket, just naked on my tower, completely fine with me. Let's get an Xe down. We do catch the miner. Yes, perfect. All right, that's beautiful. Xe cleans up as well, and then I could potentially just get back to another rocket right here. I'm going to go Goblins opposite lane, of course, because we don't want to give him too much log value, and then I can just go log on top of his Tesla, but go for the Hog at the same time. I logged too early because I'm a big noob, but it's okay. Happens to the best of us, right? The Xe cleans up. I'm going to go Rocket on his tower once again right here, and he might go for the Miner, so I got to be a little bit careful of that. There's the Miner. Let's go for the Valk and then just Tornado this as soon as I can. I'm kind of broke right now in Elixir, but at least we have the King Tower activation now for the rest of the match, and we are still up basically an entire rocket, so definitely happy with the situation we are in. I'm going to pop my ability instantly here. He's going to, like, delivery on this probably. No, he goes for the Dark Prince. That Ice Spirit should, well, I was going to say it should connect, but unfortunately it did not. Let's get the Executioner down right here, and then is that Miner? Okay. I'm going to Hog. He's going to Rocket. Prediction? No, he didn't Rocket. Shoot. Okay. This is not good. I kind of messed up right there. I should have sequenced that a bit differently, but things are, how do I word this? They're not looking that well now. I'm going to have to try and just clutch. And what I mean by that is try and catch every single miner and not let it get on my tower. So I'm going to go ahead and just go Ice Spirit like this at the river. Let's get our, I guess we'll Valkyrie early. I want to save, well, obviously we need to save our Goblins for the miner. Let's go for the prediction on the miner. Can we get it potentially, please? He does go for the log. Hopefully that still dies though. Wait, no way. The miner's going to, oh my gosh, I have to Ice Spirit quickly. No, please. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Okay, I need to, wait. What's going on? What's going on? I have to Hog, I think. I have to Hog because he's going to try and go for a miner. Let's go for the Goblins to catch the miner. Hopefully we do catch the miner. Log, come on, Hog, get there. Yes, the Tesla, wait, we win this game. There's no way he rockets before me. He's gonna log, but he can't get a rocket down. We should win this game. Yes. Okay. Whew. That Hog was the right play. It definitely clutched up. We are gonna win. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this long video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, and of course enjoy the Butch clip and have a great rest of your day. Love y'all. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.